This is Camping Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's celebrity contestants. This conspiracy theorist specializes in homesteading and prepping. Please welcome David Duchovny. She is all about that van life. Please welcome Lynn Redgrave. And specializes in primitive skills and Civil War reenactments, Stephen King. And now, here is the host of Camping Jeopardy, not Alex Trebek. Here are the categories for you. Remember, there will be one daily double in this round. Through hiking, YouTube, shelters, axes, the 10 C's, and of course, camping food. Steven, you won the toss. Please select your first clue. I'll take through hiking for 100. Answer. Noble hikers, that's northbound, start at Springer Mountain. David, what is the Appalachian Trail? You're right. I'll take through hiking for 200. Look out for alligators on this long-distance trail. David, what is the Florida Trail? Through hiking for 300, please? A day in which you do not hike any miles. Stephen. What is a 0 day? Through hiking for 400. Answer. A stop in town to get more food. Stephen, what is a resupply? Through hiking for 500. The answer, completing 3 long-distance trails. David, what is a triple crown? I have to crap. I would like the 5 C's for 100, please. Answer, you will need this C to get a fire going. As God told him to dress and keep the Garden of Eden. David, what is combustion? 5 C's for 200, please. This might be as small as a mini Swiss Army knife or as large as an SC Junglist. Is the first word. Lynn. I pooed my pants. No, David. What is cutting? Yes, select again. 5 C's for 300, please. This can be used for things like making charcloth and boiling water. David, what is container? Yes, 5 C's for 400. If you run out, you can weave natural fibers together to make new lengths of this. What is cordage? Let's have YouTube for 100. Kyle Hates Hiking makes fun of this backpacker. Steven. Who is Dan Becker? Yes, that brings you to 1,200. David is in the lead, and we will come right back to Jeopardy after this short break. And 5 C's for 500. And that's our first daily double. You can risk a lot or a little. I'll risk 1,000. And here is your clue. A poncho is a popular version of this if in an emergency. What is cover? Right, and now you're in the lead. Please select again. Let's have food for 100. A ham-like potted meat or unsolicited email. Steven. What is spam? Right. YouTube for 200. And the answer. Hey, y'all. Dixie here. David. Who is Homemade Wonderlust? Right. YouTube for 300. This famous YouTuber was alone when he lost his ferro rod. Lynn. Who is Joe Robinette? You are right, and now on the plus side. I want YouTube for 400. And the answer is, look at that bacon. David, who's Scrambled O? Yes, YouTube for 500, please. He used to be Doug Outside. And the YouTuber is Doug Linker. Back to you. I'll take axes for 100. This company partnered with Dave Canterbury to create the Woodcraft Pack Axe. Who is Council Tool? David, back to you. I'm not familiar with Council Tool. Axes for 200, please. These are extremely popular despite having a plastic handle. Well, what is Fiskars? Right. Axes for 300. This Swedish company stamps the maker's initials in the head of their tool. Who's Holtzbrucks? No. Gransfors Brux. Lynn, pick again. Food for 200. This is made from ramen noodles mixed with instant mashed potatoes. Lynn. What is a ramen bomb? Right. Food for 300. A type of cooking that is letting food sit in water, usually in a Talenti gelato container. What is hydrating? No. David. What is cold soaking? That's right. Axes for 400, please. Answer. Founded in 1880, this Swedish company ceased production in 2017. Who is Wetterlings? Yes, that's correct. Axes for 500. Handmade in the Blue Ridge Mountains, his axes are expensive if you can get one. Who is Liam Hoffman? And that does it for the first round. And here are our categories for the second round.
So let's get all the dollar figures into the screens and we will reveal these as our categories.
The 10 essentials. Knives. Fire. Gear. Foraging. And finally, types of camping. Fire for 200. This should be able to catch a spark or light easy. Lynn? What are cotton balls? No. What is tinder? Please select again. Fire for 400. Wrist size or larger wood to keep a fire going. Lynn. What are logs? No. David. What is fuel? Yes. I'll take knives for 200, please. This knife brand specializes in Scandi edges and is an affordable companion. David. Who is Mora? Right. Knives for 400, please. This Swiss multi-tool is a classic pocket knife. David. Was Swiss Army knife? Right. Knives for 600, please. Answer. Ruben Bolo designed the RB3 for this knife company. David. Who is Essie? Correct. Knives for 800, please. Before the split, Blind Horse Knives was run by a founder of Battle Horse Knives and a founder of this knife company. David, who is LT Wright Knives. Yes. Come on, guys, I like knives. This classic butt folding knife has been in production since the 1960s. The knife is the Buck 110. Okay, David, pick again. Okay, I'll take gear for 200. Answer. Have this on instead of a hat so you don't have to hold a flashlight. Steven. What is a headlamp? Correct. Let's have foraging for 200. You won't get the blues if you find these sweet berries. David. What are blueberries? Yes, select again. Gear for 400, please. Sawyer and Grail make popular versions of this type of gear. What are water purifiers? Yes. No. Steven. What are water filters? Steven, select. Let's have foraging for 400. The tips of this resemble asparagus in look and taste. Steven. What is Smilax? Yes. Foraging for 600, please. These have a toxic look-alike called jack-o'-lanterns. Steven. What are chanterelles? Foraging for 800. These shelf mushrooms are found on oak trees, not in a coop. David. What is chicken of the woods? Right. Gear for 600, please. This is similar to a sleeping bag, but doesn't have a zipper and uses less fabric. David. What is a quilt? Right. Gear for 800, please. Instead of a stuff sack, use this for fast deployment of your tarp. Lynn.
What are tarp sleeves?
Correct.
Oh, haha. Oh, haha. Fire for 600.
Hopefully you have some cordage so you don't have to use a bootlace for this fire-making kit. Lynn.
What is a bow drill kit?
Correct.
Fire for 800.
This primitive fire-making technique only requires a drill, fireboard, and some friction. Lynn.
What is a hand drill?
Correct.
Fire for 1000.
You'd better have a sunny day if you want to use this fire-making tool. Steven.
What is a Fresnel lens?
Correct.
Gear for 1000.
And you have found one of our daily doubles. This gives you a chance again to take the lead.
I'll go for 2000, Alex.
Okay, 2000 is at risk on this clue. Use this to send an SOS and your location to rescue agencies.
What is personal locator beacon?
You're right. Select again.
Types of camping for 200.
To backpack the entire length of a trail. Steven.
What is through hiking?
Right.
Types of camping for 400.
If you're into this type of camping, you might have a rooftop tent and a forerunner. Lynn.
What is overlanding?
Yes, select again.
Types of camping for 600?
This type of camping is for those that want their house, but in the woods. Steven.
What is van life?
No. What is RV? Lynn, back to you.
Foraging for 1000, please.
Growing in clumps, when these are bright purple, they are ready to be harvested to make jam. David.
What is beautyberry?
Correct.
I'll take types of camping for 800.
And that's our other daily double. How much will you wager?
I'll wager 2000.
And here is your clue. Camping in stupid places, hoping no one finds you.
What is stealth?
Correct. Stealth camping. Select again.
Types of camping for 1000.
Nesmuk helped the popularity of this, which emphasizes on knowledge, skills, and correct gear instead of gimmicks and hacks.
What is woodcraft?
Correct.
10 C's for 200.
Answer. It's essential to know where you are going. David.
What is a compass?
Yes.
10 C's for 400, please.
You will want this if the weather changes. David.
What is extra clothing?
Right.
10 essentials for 600, please.
Opt for the weatherproof version to be able to strike up a fire in any condition. Lynn.
What are matches?
Correct.
10 essentials for 800.
This will help you avoid hunger if you get lost. Steven.
What is trail mix?
No. Correct response. What is extra food? And that's going to do it for our second round. Everybody seems to have quite a bit of fake money, including Lynn, who's now in the positive, as we get ready for Final Jeopardy. So consider your wages carefully as we show you this Final Jeopardy category. The Great Smoky Mountains. We'll be back with the clue after this break. The Final Jeopardy category for our campers today is the Great Smoky Mountains. And here is today's Final Jeopardy answer. This librarian and author helped the Smoky Mountains become a national park.
Horace Kephart.
Quick, everyone congratulate Steven for ruining the end of the game. And I'll see you later, so long. And join us next week for The Guy That Looks Weird Without a Visor, this lady, and I'm assuming a future serial killer. Thank you very much.